team than Liverpool.
We had a better attack.
We are two very bog standard teams. Come on, get in here, Jerry.
I am.
What the fuck is this?
Lewis, mate, better result than against Villa. We've drawn 0-0 at home against Liverpool. Second time this season that this has happened. Is it a better game than at Anfield?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know. It's like the same thing. It's genuinely the same thing. Good defensively, decent in midfield, shite in attack. Same as the last time, innit? I don't know if it was better than... Probably say better than the Villa game because we didn't concede, I guess. But, like, it's the worst Liverpool side I've ever seen come to the bridge, man. At least in a decade. And it's like, well, we still just put the ball everywhere except the back of the net. Fair play, we were good defensively. As I said, as long as we were solid defensively and like we didn't make any stupid individual errors like we did in the Villa game, we probably wouldn't concede anything. And Liverpool barely offered anything. There was that one Gomez shot from range, couple of balls into the box. They didn't really offer shit.
Yeah, Fabinho had a couple chances as well.
Yeah, a couple chances here or there, but it was more half chances. We dominated them for most parts of the game, but same thing. It's the attack. Just the same thing, like the ball will go anywhere except the back of the net. Do you remember what I said a few weeks ago about the Kai Havertz March Purple patch? And how I just wanted to see more performances. I wanted to see him do it again and again and again. Do you want to know why? Because I know he wouldn't do it again. I knew he'd pull up a performance like this sooner or later. And this is why I'm saying I don't have patience for this guy anymore, because he is very predictable. Like, congratulations, you scored a bunch of penalties. One had to be retaken and a flick that thankfully wasn't offside. But it's the same crap. Nearly every week it's the same crap, and then there's one good week out of nowhere, and then we go back to him being offside 4 times, missing clear-cut 1v1s, barely going into 50-50s, awful hold-up play, ignoring runners around him. The same shit every week. But then I'm told, I literally had someone next to me who said the whole game after he was making mistakes, leave him, he won us the Champions League. How fucking long is he going to live off that open goal? How long is he going to live off that shit? That was in 2021. We're in 2023 and we're 10th. We're still not on 40 points. Oh, we're 11th. Oh, fucking hell. See, 11th. But what? Yeah, he scored an open goal. In an 11v11 game, by the way. He weren't defending for 90 minutes by himself. There was other players that were involved in that. But no, let's give him all the time in the world. Let's give him 963 chances a fucking game. Because he scored once. What's the point of it?
Well, and they put him on penalties as well, so it makes it look better than it actually is.
That's the thing. They give him penalties literally just as another thing for a confidence boost, and then it doesn't even work. One had to be retaken. He shoots them all in the same direction, and he missed another one in international duty. He's not even good at that consistently. What is the point of waiting for this guy? He has the most minutes in our squad this season, and we're 11th. And we complain about our attack every week. Why is he not responsible? Why do people make excuses for this guy every week? And then I'll hear, oh, Felix wasn't good. Felix was alright. Felix has been here for 3 months. And he looks 10 times better on the ball than Havertz has ever looked at in a Chelsea shirt. Don't compare João Felix to Kai Havertz. Because I will look at Felix and I'll say, give me a year. And I'll see what you're like at that point. Because I already see promising signs. Havertz, I see fuck all. I see fuck all every week except excuses, excuses, excuses. I am tired of the excuses. We're going to be getting Nkunku in. Felix we're going to try to keep. And all sources are saying is that we're looking for a number 9. Get this dickhead out if we get 50 million for him and be grateful that you even got that offer. Because I even said that on Twitter during the international break, I cooked for it. Now, the same people are on the timeline saying 50 million. Is that a good offer or not? Maybe it is if you don't delude yourself by 2 or 3 good games. He's not good enough. He's shit. He's holding us back. Simple as.
Excuse me, Johnny's on the phone.
Yeah, tell him hold that, innit? Same shit from him every week. Felix, to be honest, like the end product needs to be a little bit better. On the ball, he's good enough that I will give him time.
But is time worth 100 million, mate?
Felix is like, what, 85? Sell Havertz and use part of the fee for that. There you go. It's now, what, 20 million, 30 million.
And that's worth it.
Felix is better than Havertz. He connects the midfield and the attack better than Havertz. His finishing, yeah, he hits the post every now and then. At least he's not hitting the goalkeeper or shooting wide. It's a case of millimeters. I would rather spend that money on Felix, sell Kai Havertz, and use the money for him. Or if we can't re-sign Mount and he has to go, then use that money and get Felix.
I'd love to know what Felix would have been like under Tuchel as well. Because Havertz talks about how Tuchel really opened up his mind.
He talks about how he needs Skittles at half-time. The level of fucking excuses I see for this guy. What's the point? What's the point of making excuses game after game after game? If you don't perform on the pitch, you don't perform on the pitch and you're not good enough. But this is the problem as well, because the defence was good, Enzo did well, they all did well. The problem is just the same old shit as always, and it's the attack, and who always starts in the attack, who gets a full 90. Kai Havertz. Simple as that. Everyone else, though, they were mostly fine. I thought Kovacic was a little bit sloppy. Enzo was good. Fofana, like, this guy looks like our best signing in the summer. He looks like an absolute tank. Koulibaly, Cucurella, a little bit sloppy in some areas. Other than that, they've been good. Chilwell, James, iffy. But it was enough to
Kante was fantastic.
Oh, Kante was unbelievable. That looked like the old Kante. And you can see the difference in the midfield. The final ball was there too. When Kante was playing last season, I remember one of my biggest critics of him was that final ball. He had so many good passes in. And then we were doing so well in transition, especially in the second half, because of that. Yeah, you can come on next, bro. No worries. Yeah, go for it. Go for it, bro. I hope you speak a lot better.
That is two bog standard teams that have come into each other and singled each other out.
Yep, mid-off.
Complete mid-off. What are you going mad for? What are you going mad for?
Because I'm talking about an individual, not the team. Overall, the team was fine. Defensively, we were good. We were good in midfield. It was the attack that was poor.
Defensively good on Saturday, weren't we?
No, we were better than we were on Saturday.
Yeah, we lost 2-0 though.
I'm not talking about Saturday. I'm talking about today. What's your point?
You're kicking off saying we're so much better than them or individuals. What we've got here is two bog standard. Let me bring Jerry in. Jerry's a Liverpool fan. Jerry's a Liverpool. My mate's a Liverpool fan.
Jesus Christ.
My mate's a Liverpool fan. Right, that is two very average teams playing each other in a 0-0 draw.
And we would have won that if our attack was better.
We would never have won that.
Yes, we would have. We made how many more chances?
Did we beat Everton? Did we beat Aston Villa?
I'm not talking about Everton or Villa. I'm talking about today's game. Judge it on today's game. Today's game was better going forward.
Was you at the Aston Villa game?
Yes, I was.
Was you at the Everton game?
Yes, I was.
Yes,
I was.
So why should we beat a better team than Liverpool?
We had a better attack.
Two very bog standard teams. Come on, get in here, Jerry.
I am.
What the fuck is
Both
this
teams are
fan
fucking shit. What? That's all that matters.
You
got 11 versus 8.
That's it. Very average team. If they want to buy Mason Mount for £70 million, thank you very much. That's £70 million profit.
All right, gentlemen.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Have a good one, mate.
Yeah. Sorry. What were we saying before that waffle happened? God forbid I complain that our attack, who gets numerous chances a game, can't finish. How poor of me, because we lost to Villa. What the fuck? Sorry, what were we even talking about before that shit?
Mate, listen. The one thing I love about fan cam,
I can't be arsed.
I like keeping it raw, mate. This isn't going to get edited. This is what it's like. This is what it's like for us coming to the fan cams. So, look, Lewis. Obviously, people are going to disagree. The reality is, I don't know if he's actually been to half the games this season. I've been here with you every game, mate. I feel your pain. I'll be honest, mate. I feel your pain because I was one of the people at the beginning of the season who defended Havertz, who said he's generational, all that sort of stuff. But you know, opinions can change, and that's what football's all about, and that's why we're fans, right? If our opinion didn't change, we'd think that we were shit the whole season. But things can still change. You know, we've got Bruno at the wheel, undefeated since he's taken charge. Hey!
Yeah, we'll take that. Maybe we'll get to 40 points some game or something.
If you don't laugh, you'll cry. That's what I think. But listen, let's just finish it off. I mean, we've spoken about Havertz, a couple of players, the performance. What about Modric? What was your opinion on the decision to leave him out? I still don't really get it.
So what was it? Felix, Havertz, and who up top again? Oh yeah, it was a 3-5-2, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm not even too fussed about it. Like, it was the right lineup. Could debate playing Havertz up top, but like whatever, he's gonna play every game, innit? I had no real issues with the lineup. Only real questions like, why is Badiashile out the squad again? That didn't make any sense to me. But Cucurella wasn't too bad. He had like one or two mistakes. Other than that, solid performance. Yeah, Gallagher coming on again, whatever, but I didn't think it was too bad, didn't really impact the game too much. There wasn't no Aubameyang, there wasn't no Fofana, so you couldn't bring a striker up top. Can't really complain too much. Like, the manager's decisions, it just felt a bit Potter-esque, but it's like, we don't have Potter here, so I'm not going to complain too much because another manager's going to come in. I'm not going to expect anything of Saltor, who's not even a manager. You got a clean sheet, whatever, we'll take it to the next game, maybe we get a win. I don't think he did too much wrong. The problem was just our finishing. The same problem as always, because we will have games like Villa, like Everton, like people want to bring up, but we'll have games like this too, where we face a Liverpool side that's literally resting with Arsenal in mind, playing a weakened side that we should be taking advantage of, and we don't. Why? Because we cannot finish. That deserves to get brought up because we had the chances to win today. We were the better team for long periods of the game. We didn't capitalise because we simply never capitalise. And that's my problem. To anyone asking why I was going so hard earlier, it's because the same problems are evident. We play the same people up top, they fluff all of their chances, and then we don't win. So of course I'm going to complain. Paid 60 quid for this shit. All of us have. We're not allowed to be angry. Should we just clap our hands and say, yeah, you know what, at least we got a point. We'll go to the next game. Fuck that. I want to see improvement. We all want to see improvement. We want to see us actually take chances for once in our life. If we did that, we wouldn't be 11th. We wouldn't be top of the bottom half of the table. We'd probably be competing for Europe at a bare minimum if we took our chances. But we fluff our lines all the time and it's the same old shit every week. We'll go to Wolves. We'll probably do the same thing. And then it's Madrid. Whatever, innit? At least Madrid, I won't be too annoyed when we lose because it's fucking Real Madrid. We can anticipate that. But other than that, this game, same old shit. Liverpool side there for the taking, one of the worst Liverpool sides we've seen come to the bridge, and we didn't capitalise on it. Same energy as always with us, and that's just where we're not going to improve this season. That's exactly why we're 11th.
Thank you very much, mate.
No
Cheers.
worries, bro.